What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're about to get on. Waiting for Miss Tamika Scott to get in here. Hey, what's going on? Oh, shit. Let me keep this a little. Trying to balance this bad boy, y'all. Tamika Scott is in the building, y'all. Let me go ahead and add her on in here. Yeah, we about to holler at Tamika Scott. About to see what's going on with her. How is everybody doing today? How's everybody's Wednesday? Happy hump day to everybody. Y'all, it is a beautiful day in Atlanta. I can't speak for nowhere else in the world, but Atlanta is pretty, she's pretty tonight. That's what I want today. That's what I want to say. Pretty. I am your boy, Michael Jean-Pierre. I'm the host of Kontrol Conversations, and y'all, I cannot wait to talk with Tamika. Let me see what I'm trying to add it one more time. Sloan Rand, Andrew Scott. They're about to log on soon. Oh, it said Tamika's unable to join. What's going on, Tamika? Let me try this again. Uh-oh. She coming on, y'all, because we're about to talk about this. We're about to jump into this live. We got so much to discuss with Tamika today. So much to talk with her about. But I want to make sure y'all know to tune in here. Everyone, oh, there she goes.
Hey y'all, hey.
What's up? Listen.
Hey y'all, hey.
Listen.
Let's put this back on so you can get my whole head up in here. All right, here we go.
I have my head inside of here. I'm gonna cut off a little bit at the top. Let me back up just a little bit.
I know I had to bag mine up. Bag up. Give me 6 feet. Bag it up.
Listen, I completely understand that. What is going on? It's so good to talk with you.
Hey. How you doing?
Let me tell you, I'm doing great. Every time I see you, it's a good time. It's never a dull moment when you're around, when you're on the scene. You are just a fun person.
Yes. That should be my middle name. Fun.
Listen,
Fun.
The face is beat, the hair is laid, the skin is smooth.
Well, keep going.
So we Asian backwards. We just fine and foxy and
You know they say black don't crack. You know they say black don't crack.
The women in their 40s and 50s is killing the girls in their 20s and 30s every day.
There you go. I didn't say that, y'all. He said that.
I did. Yeah, you can add me and Michael Jean-Pierre if you got something to say about it. I said it and I stand by it. But let me tell you, I had to put my leadership on today because, you know, you're a legend and she a legend, so I want to have some legend energy on myself. Okay?
Oh.
You know, rest in peace. So I want to have a fun interview tonight. I want us to have a fun talk. I want us to have a fun conversation.
Let's do it.
One thing I like to do with my sisters, I like to do something, you know, we call it girl boy talk. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about a subject. First off, we're going to start a conversation. We're going to talk about a subject that you as a woman would not necessarily want to talk to a man about. And as a man, I'll talk to you subject as a woman. I might want to talk to you about it.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
The trick is to make it fun.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, what you got up your sleeve today? What we going to talk about today?
Okay, so this is what we're going to talk about. So I'll give you an example. All right. So let's talk about anniversaries. Guys always forget anniversaries, right? I don't feel like they're such a big deal.
What?
I don't feel like they're such a big deal.
Let me tell you something. Guys don't forget the Super Bowl date. Guys don't forget softball whenever the playoffs are, the NBA, whatever. They don't forget what they don't want to forget. So that is very important to remember the day that you either fell in love, the day you made love for the first time, the day that you said I do, and the birthdays.
Girl, that's so many dates. There's so many. I think wedding anniversary and I think birthday are good enough. That's me from a guy's point of view. Like, and if we're gonna do something anniversary, we need to do something fun. Like, let's go hit go-karts or something like that. I don't want to know lovey-dovey dinner type situation.
Well, you know what? One thing about my relationship,
okay,
every day is an anniversary for me. Every day. It's like my husband and I, we try to outdo each other. We be trying to beat each other too. Yes, he opened my car door. Before he gets to his side, I've already went over and unlocked his door and opened it up. Like, we do things like that. We try to outdo each other, and it's been like that for 17 years.
Oh, wow. For 17 years, I've been that way. Somebody said, bro must don't got a girlfriend. Man, bro ain't had a girlfriend in 3 years because that's a whole other story that got nothing to do with why. I mean, I remember the basic stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The birthday. If we've been together for a year, you know what I mean? But everything else, our first kiss, the first time we said I love you, I just feel like that's all relative.
Yeah. Okay. Do you remember, like, remembering who said I love you first is huge?
She said it first.
Really?
She said it first.
Okay.
She sure did.
Was
she said
it
it first.
Was it over the phone?
She said it. Huh?
Was it over the phone, doing love making, or just a casual conversation?
It was while we were changing my nephew's diaper. She saw me picking him up and changing his diaper. I was like, yeah, you know, she's like, oh, you did it so fast. She was like, you know, I just love you so much. And I was like, over poop diapers? That's how I get it? So what about you? What about your situation? So that's what me as a guy, I'm telling you as a girl, I don't like to talk about anniversaries because I know they get iffy. But so you as a girl, as you as a woman, talk to me about something as a man that makes you kind
of okay. Now this is a pet peeve of mine. When we're in the bed, my husband can call me whatever he wants. I could be his bee, I could be his whore, call me anything you want. But when we're outside of that bed, and if we have an argument, the word "be" better not come out your mouth because we're going to have an issue. That's the only time it's okay to call me whatever you want to call me in that bedroom. Because outside of it, it's going to be war. War.
You said the pearls of passion, and that's it. Like,
good for absolutely nothing. Say it again. It's going to be war.
But if you made it okay, well, you said, so the bedroom is one situation, but us out in public is a completely different situation. My name is Tamika, my name is Baby, my name is Honey, my name is Pooh, my name is Sweetheart, pretty much, right?
He can't even call me Tamika. No, I'm Baby. And it's so funny. He called me Baby so much that one day he said, he got upset and he was like, okay, Tamika. And I was like, what did you call me? What did you call me? Then he was like, he had this look on his face like, did I call her somebody else's name? He got scared. He was like, I said, I'm Tamika now. He was like, he looked relieved. He said, yeah. So he forgot about the argument because he got scared. He didn't know what he thought.
That's funny to me because the thing about it is, like, I've seen your husband before. Your husband is a big, tall, strappy dude. Like, he's like this, and then you like right there. And so I can just imagine him like, you talking to he like, oh man, like damn, here we go. That is funny.
I'm the firecracker. I am the firecracker.
But it works because y'all have been together for 17 years. So if I say it work, don't fix it.
That's right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, somebody got a question for you. Somebody just asked, do you like yin yang twins?
Of course.
Who don't like these? Yes. Especially if you're from Atlanta, if you're from down here.
That's right, ATL. I support ATL. I support a lot of music, but when it's home, yes.
Right. I love that. So we're gonna have a fun game. It's called 8 Quick Questions, okay?
I'm scared. So what kind of questions you about to ask me? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me drink some more water. Hold on.
Drink a little water. Let me get a little water too. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Had to probably be like, do it like that. Okay, here we go. So 8 quick questions. Who's always late in the group?
Who's always late in my group? Xscape?
In Xscape. Who's always late in your group?
I would say the B team, which is Candy and my sister Tasha. They the B team. See, me and Candy, we're the A team. So we're always, either she'll get there first or I'll get there first. So yeah, Tasha and Tiny, they take turns switching who's late. Now it was one time Tiny beat all of us, and that was because our agent Nick Roses was there, and he made sure she got there on time. So that was the only time she was on time. But other than that, Tasha and Tiny are the late ones in the group.
Oh Lord, who would you say is the best singer in your opinion?
In my group?
In your group?
I would say Tiny, Tasha, Candy, and myself. I think we all are bad singers.
Yeah, I better see y'all in that Disney live action remake of Hercules. Y'all better be the muses up inside of there.
Where?
You know they got the live action version of Hercules coming out, and the goddesses will be singing. Girl, check out Disney's Hercules. Xscape need to be the music. I'm putting that in here.
Okay, I'm listening.
Y'all
they might be mad with me after this. Oh no.
Next one. If you could have a conversation with one person, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
That's a good question. If I could have a conversation, it would be with Eve. I would want to know why the heck did she get group. First of all, I don't want to grow old, and I hate cramps, and I hate when you give birth, you gotta have pain. Me and Eve have a long talk before she bite that apple. That's who I would go back in time.
Just imagine you going back to the tree and
what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Going in. Like, girl, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Don't do it.
If you weren't in the entertainment business, what would you be doing?
Well, you know what? I would be a police officer. Yes. I was accepted into Savannah State for criminal justice before the group started singing. So I had to make a decision. Was I going to go to college and become this big Atlanta police officer, or was I going to be a singer? So, of course, I chose being an entertainer and singing.
Listen, girl, you're entertaining the generation, so I'm glad you used that voice to set that baton. I can't take no more tickets. My head can't take no tickets.
I would have been the bum.com cop. Let me tell you, I would have been that best friend cop. I would have been the one like pulling you over, like, let me talk to you for a second. You know you were speeding, right? And if you say, yeah, I'm like, look, I'm gonna give you a little warning this time. Next time, I'm gonna give you a ticket. Slow your butt down. I'm a person. You know, I would have been listening and well trained. I wouldn't have been trigger happy like these cops are out now. You know, I would represent that cop, that mother auntie cop.
We need that, though. We definitely need that. Shout out to you for that. From Tamika from Another Life on Earth 2.5667 in the multiverse somewhere. She's a cop. She is killing it. She's Lady Cop. All right. If there's one thing you could change about yourself, what would it be?
Oh, I already did that, baby. I don't have me a tummy tuck. I don't change all that, baby. Shout out to Dr. Kurz.
Yes, for Dr. Kurz. Oh my goodness. Yes, for Dr. Kurz.
But no, seriously.
Go ahead.
Well, serious though, now, I got nipped and tucked and all that good stuff. But I do 6 miles a day. So, you have to keep it up. I did that like 7 years ago. But you still got to keep it up. So I like to my husband.
Let me tell you, I seen her in person and you would never know. She looks great.
Thank you.
You look real good. You got that walk that says, I'm the baddest girl in the room. And if you don't know, you need to know. Period.
No?
That's the walk that you got. Like, girl, I see it. You got to walk. You like, hey, hi. I love it, though. I'm with it. I'm like, look at Tamika. She is so funny and cute. Look at her. She going in. What's the greatest thing about you that people don't know?
I would say that I'm a giver. I love to give. I do. When people give back to me, I be like, oh, but I like to be able to fight over the ticket. Here, let me pay for the bill. I'm a giver, and everybody know I love to cook. That's I guess people finding out now that I love to cook. I love to cook. I love to give. So.
You know what? And that's a good way for us to segue into talking about your amazing spices. First of all, I went to your premiere event when you had the spices and you cooked food for like hundreds of people that came to the event. Girl, the food was popular.
Thank you.
The greens was good. Beans was good. I really enjoyed it. I want to actually, I had 4 plates. I was wearing a bright pink suit. I had to peel myself up out of it afterwards. But it is so good. But let me ask you a question. Why did you choose to do like spices instead of like sauces or some kind of condiment?
But see, I love to cook. Like I said, I love to cook. And one thing about cooking, I got tired of using 6, 7 different spices just to make that meat pop. So what I wanted to do was just combine the spices that I use and make that perfect fuse. So I did that, and I came up with Tamika Scott's Southern Fuse, because I'm here to put the taste of the South in your mouth. So that's what I did. I I got in my kitchen, you know, and I just started. I was my own little scientist at first before I had to go see a real scientist. But I got all my little ingredients together, and I was cooking, and whatever didn't taste good, I would have to remeasure it and do it over again until I got the perfect blend. And then voila, Tamika Scott Southern Fuse was born.
Girl, it is good. It is really good. So I have to get a new bottle because the one that I purchased while I was there, we used it on some steak like 2 weeks ago, like a cookout. And everybody was like, oh, this tastes so good. What did you put on it? I was like, Tamika Scott from Xscape, she makes this. So I'm sure somebody bought like 5 or 6 bottles of that just based off of me. But it was good. It goes great on steak. I love it on chicken. It makes your greens pop. It's like a seasonal, and I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I have different blends for different things because I like to cook in the kitchen, and I also like to grill. So I wish I had my vegetable season. My vegetable season.
You like to cater as well because you cater the versus battle.
Yes, I did. The versus battle between Xscape and SWV, I was blessed to cater it. When I'm telling you, them girls picky. Everybody was picky. I catered the whole thing. My company did. You got one person that wanted crab legs. You got one person that wanted lobster tails. One person that's vegan. One person that wanted smothered pork chops. One that wanted smothered chicken. One that wanted collard greens. One that wanted string beans. One that wanted macaroni without the cheese. So it was like, it was fun to cater, but everybody had their own a la carte menus.
Listen, that's a lot. When you have to cook for so many different people and everybody wants something different. You did a special type of catering. You did I'm doing this because I love y'all type of catering, but don't ever try this shit again. So come to my house and ask for all this stuff. The menu is turkey. If you don't like that, go home. Leave right now.
Yeah, you know what's crazy that my kids, they're different. Like I have one that's vegan. I have one that loves meats. I have one that's almost like pescatarian. So I have to cook. When I cook, it looks like Christmas here because I try to cater to everybody.
You're a good mom. You're a great mom. You're a real good mom because my mother would have cussed us out. I'm one of six, possibly 7, but that's another story. But right, that's another story.
Papa was a stone.
He was. Let me stop. But yeah, my mother would have been like, you either eat this or you can go home.
That's how my parents were.
Leave. That's kind of how I am. I'm like, you know what, you're 3 years old. You don't have a choice what you want to eat. I'll put this in front of your plate. You better eat it. You better like it too.
Oh my
have it for breakfast tomorrow morning.
That is crazy. Yeah, that's how my mom was. That's how
like, you know, the versus battle and stuff like that. I, just like millions of other people, tune in to watch the versus battle. So legendary. Xscape and SWV. I was there just for living my whole childhood. You know, y'all cranking it out. Because most people don't know this, but softest place on earth.
Nasty.
Do you want to? Alessandra, do you want to? Do you?
Yes. Well, let me tell you. I got my whole entire life that night. SWV and Xscape. You know, it was funny. One of my favorite songs came on from SWV, and I was on the couch like, hey! And I looked over at my group. They were all sitting there looking like, you know, this is a competition. This is a competition. Calm down. They had that look on their face. So I was like, hey.
Oh, he's like, oh well. Look, he's like, oh, okay. I'm just gonna rock in my seat back and forth. I love it. What, did you anticipate so many people tuning in like that?
No, I did not. I had no idea that so many people. They said worldwide it was like 2-point-something billion.
Really?
Yes.
Worldwide. Killing it and doing it for the culture, and I love them for it.
Yes.
I love them for it. Besides SWV, if say SWV didn't want to go against y'all, what other girl group would you have wanted to compete against?
I think SAV was perfect because we're R&B singers. You know, I know a lot of people were saying TLC, but TLC is more of a pop. You know, they more of they the pop group and they're dancing and they jamming. But as far as like that real R&B singing, that real R&B music, I think that was the best group for us to go against.
That's really, really dope. What verses would you like to see?
Ooh, let me see. Well, I can't say that because people be mad if I say that. Let me see. Nah, keep that in myself, baby. That'd be a jail versus jail verse. Then we going into the jail to see Kales versus. No, I'm just playing. Let me see. Who would I want to see? I don't know. I mean, they've had a lot of good ones. They've had a Monica and Brandy was one of my favorites. Method Man was one of my favorites. Like they killing it right now. So,
No, we're gonna hope, we're gonna see. Because I know for me, I was like, who could go up against Usher? Because I would love to see Usher go up against somebody. But honestly, I can't really think of a guy that's close to him except for maybe Trey Songz.
No, that wouldn't be a good picture.
Usher's catalog is ridiculous.
Yeah, Usher's catalog is these. Yes.
Somebody said J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar would be a good one. I agree with that. J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar would be a good one.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar and Chance the Rapper. I like the two of them. I think that would be a pretty good one. Social justice stuff. I think that would be great. How do you feel about them keeping it just for like Black artists and not extending it to white artists?
Well, I mean, Timberland and Swiss Beats, they did music for the culture. They did music for, African American artists. So it's only right that they use our people, the people who they do music for. It's only right. It'd be hot to see if they wanted to go over into another genre of music. That'd be hot. That would be hot.
Somebody said Chris Brown and Usher, Mary J. Blige and Toni Braxton, Anthony Hamilton.
Anthony Hamilton and music, that would be.
That would be really good.
Yes.
Oh my God, I would be all over.
That would be nice.
Shout out to who is that? Marcus Harvey. Thank you for that. That is a really good one. Mary J. Blige and Toni Braxton. I don't know.
Mary J.
I don't know.
I don't know. Two different types of music. They both two different. They're great artists, but different types of feel of music. Right. I would say.
So when we're talking about music, and like for me, I believe music evolves. One form of music always evolves from another form of music. And a lot of times people try to say R&B is dead. Do you feel like R&B is dead, or is it evolving into something else?
I don't think it's dead because you have people that's always going back to the real R&B music. Every generation, we listen to, even when we were younger, we listened to Holloway. What's his name? Thank you. We would listen to Donny Hathaway at our young, tender age. My parents was playing, so we knew Donny Hathaway. We knew Stevie Wonder. We knew Aretha Franklin. And then the next generation, they knew. Do you know at our tours, we had people from the age of 7 all the way to 70. So we had people singing our songs who weren't even born when Xscape was out. So the parents, everybody is like good people who like to hear good music. They're keeping the music alive.
Listen, R&B will never die. That's right, Robin Taylor.
Because R&B is about life. It imitates life. Art imitates life. And you can hear a song and it can make you think about what you're going through or make you fall in love, or like songs just narrate your life and your mood, what you're going through. So R&B is never going to die, baby.
Right. My niece is 12 years old and she knows all the words of Run to the Arms Who Loves You. Run to the Arms Who Loves You. And we was playing it in the house the other day and she was just singing. I said, what you know about this? I was like, look at you. I said, you know what? Let's cool. Let's hang out a little bit. I was like,
yeah. Hey, BC. Hey, BC Pooh. Know that good music, girl. Yes.
Because it's so good to be talking about this. Because somebody said to me the other day, they was just like, R&B is becoming something that you just put on hooks. And I was like, that's absolutely not true. I feel like when you add R&B to any genre, it makes that genre pop. You know what I mean? It's just something that it does to it. It's an enriching, soulful sound.
Yep.
About it. That's completely. So, Tamika.
Let's go back. Let's go back because you skipped on something very important to me.
What
I
else
need to
go
go.
on?
I gotta talk about these seasonings, baby, because I'm telling you, these are my new babies. All right.
I want to ask you something about them seasons, so I'm going to get back to.
Okay,
I
we
got
gotta
a
go.
serious question for you because you
Mm-hmm.
know everybody is always on their like health kick these days. Do
Mm-hmm.
you feel like people like okay? I believe in cooking from the soul. Do you believe people are still doing that? And if so, has like it? How can I say this? People used to cook from the soul. It was a little dash of this, a little dash of that. Now everybody's measuring calories. They want to use low fat this, low fat that. Are we still cooking from our soul, or are we being more health conscious? And how do your spices contribute to that?
Well, my spices are all natural, gluten free, no preservatives,
Oh,
and I chose to use in the ones that do have salt. I use pink Himalayan salt because it has more benefit than regular salt, and it's less sodium than regular salt. So that is a great health benefit. Yes, yes, sir, yes, sir. And you know, I think cooking with the soul, you can cook with the soul without salt. You can cook with the soul. It depends on what you're using. You can use some green peppers or some onions, or you could do some garlic, or you could use a little Tamika Scott Southern Fuse, whatever you feel, baby. You got the Cajun seasoning, you got the poultry seasoning, you
yes.
got the sweets,
Bam.
the sweetener, and with this one, it's so universal. With the sweetener, you can put it in your coffee, you can put it in your tea, you can put it in your pancake mix. You could. I made some baked. Well, my daughter helped me make baked beans the other day. They were so delicious with this.
And you put
Yes.
that out there for the baked beans? I never would have thought that.
Yes. It was so good.
Girl,
And then, you know, if you want to barbecue on some ribs, you throw this bad boys on there. And one thing about my seasonings, when I say soul, it's cooked with love. It is made with love. So it is so delicious. And a lot of people, I haven't done any commercials yet. I'm going to start doing commercials, but I have sold
I
out
was just ask you that.
without commercials because people are really, it's like by the mouth. People are talking about how good it is. So even with this, y'all know what's really, really good about this? I have a cookbook coming out this fall that will show you how to use my seasons. Cooking with Tamika Scott. Some of my favorite recipes. Yes, and you go to southernfuse.com right now.
What's your specialty to cooking? What can you cook better than anybody else you know?
Oh my gosh. Everything. I want to say I'm a beast. I'm not just saying it. I'm a country girl. I learned how to cook from my grandmother. My grandmother, she's from McDonough, Georgia. We had our own farm growing up. So I learned a lot from my grandmother. I learned a lot from my mother, my aunties. I learned a lot of things from trial and error. So I love it. I love it. I love cooking. To me, it's just like music. When you add different melodies to a song, you can get a hit. When you add different seasonings to meat or vegetables, whatever, you're going to get that dish that's delish. So, you know, it goes in hand. But going back to what I was saying, that you can pre-order my book right now, Cooking with Tamika Scott on southernfuse.com. You go there, you can go ahead and order that, and you can order my delicious spices, southernfuse.com.
I'm definitely doing that. That is okay. So you're gonna have I'm gonna be eating your food in my house because I'm following the recipe to the T using your spices, and that's really good that she's talking about that you offer alternatives because I know for our community, African American community, blood pressure, diabetes, a lot of cardiac stuff is on the rise. You know, one of the things that I talk about with my family is you don't have to put a meat in every vegetable season. You really can just use spices, or you can use like some kind of onion, like you said, some kind of bell pepper. Why do you think a lot of African Americans are so resistant to changing to do some alternative stuff to their food?
Because they don't know. You know, we suffer for the lack of knowledge. And some of us don't want to learn. But you will be able to learn in my cookbook, Cooking with Tamika Scott. Other ways to, you know, do healthy alternatives. Like people don't understand how healthy cumin is and turmeric. And I have that in my seasonings. So, you know, some people don't want to educate themselves on the benefits of it. We want fast. We're living in a microwave world. We want something fast. So it's so much quicker to just go to McDonald's and get $1 Happy Meal or, you know what I mean? But if you want a long life and want to be here for a long time, you better start cooking. Because you know what you're putting in your food. You don't know what. I went to a restaurant the other day.
The
cook did not have on gloves, and he kept touching his hair, and he was touching his clothes. And I was sitting there like, and this was a very prestigious restaurant. And you could see in the back. And so my husband was like, baby, stop looking. Stop looking. Don't look. So when you cook at home, you know what you're getting. So if you don't want to wash your hands, that's on you. That's on you and your food.
I just had to report a restaurant in Midtown Atlanta. I'm not gonna say the name of the restaurant. You know how they give you the lemons for your food, like lemon for your food or your drink, the limes. They had the limes and lemons inside of it, right? And the waitresses were going and grabbing it out with their hand, like their fingers, putting it on the plates and stuff and bringing it out to people. And the girl got one and she put it on my drink and brought it to me. I said, sweetheart, this ain't got nothing to do with you. I said, but I just watched you and like 6 other young ladies put y'all fingers down there and pull those lemons out. I said, I don't want it and I need to speak to a manager right now. I could not leave there in good conscience and not let their manager know. But the thing about it is the manager's like, oh, well, yeah, they're supposed to be using a utensil to get it out.
The tongs and yeah, that happened to me too. That happened to me too at the airport, but that was really nice. I was getting ready to get a sandwich made at Subway in the airport, and this young lady, her earring fell out, and she picked it up and put it in her ear. So she was like, "Can I help you?" I said, "You could put some gloves on." Real nice and cute. She was like, "What?" I said, "You could put some gloves on." She's like, "For what?" I said, "Sweetheart, you just took an earring from a floor and put it in your ear." I mean, so she got ghetto with me. So I was trying to be, you know what I mean? I was trying to be cool till she got ghetto with me. I'm like, hold on, baby girl. Wait a minute.
Who you talking to?
I'm from College Park, Georgia. I'm from College Park. Don't go there.
You don't know about me. You don't know about me over here.
Right, that part.
Oh my goodness. Because I'm always telling people, the world is opening back up, but COVID is still there. COVID is very much still there. How did you and your family get through the pandemic? With everybody being in the house, everybody had to find their own thing to cope. How did you guys cope?
Let me tell you, it was our quarantine was so good. I can't even like one of my besties, Trina Braxton, she lives 3 houses down from me. Oh. And she was here. A few of my the people in my neighborhood, I'm really close to a couple of people in the neighborhood. So they came over every day and their families came and I cooked. So they would come over here and I have the party house, okay? So we quarantined together. We all stayed together. We didn't have to wear masks because we were together. We didn't go outside, so we were together every day, cooking, eating, singing, dancing, playing pool, because my husband has a man cave of life. We don't have to leave the house for anything. You name it, he got it in his man cave. So people were over here every day eating and we had a good time. So I didn't have a bad story about, quarantining because I was with some good people and we were eating. But I did gain a lot of weight. Baby girl went from 160 to 200 quick, real quick. So I was like, oh, no.
Girl, I was doing good at the beginning of last year. I was 210 pounds and I had got a little big. I said, okay, let's work this out. I'm getting the weight down. I got down to 205. COVID hit. I shot up to 260. 260. And then in December, I started losing. And now I lost 55 pounds. And I'm back down to I'm down to 209 now. I've been working out. And I'm just like, COVID, you really forget. You really take for granted just how quick you can gain weight when you can't be as active as you normally are.
Yeah, that's true. But then we got smart.
It's not feasible.
We got smart and we started walking around the neighborhood. So we started losing weight and I was like, okay now. Okay, because if you look down, then you can't.
It didn't show. I never would have been able to tell. Like Robin Taylor Frazier just said, it didn't show. No, it didn't show.
Sure, yes it did. If you can go on, go back to one of my posts. It's a post with me and my husband in the kitchen dancing. Look at that post. I was 200 pounds on that post.
Let me look at that post.
You were doing. I was minding my own business, and he had his music playing. And he got behind me, and he started trying to do reggae dancing or whatever. But when I see that post now, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I was so big.
I saw myself on a show and I said, oh my goodness, why do it look like I got a whole extra face on the side of my head? My head is huge, my face is huge, all of it. It's just, oh, I see it. Oh, okay. But girl, you was fine.
Please.
Don't give it to us, whatever.
But that's my quarantine weight. That was my quarantine. So I'm getting it together now. I'm
Girl,
getting
bye.
it together. I'm walking and exercising and cooking. So I'm getting it together now.
Congratulations on that. Congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations
you.
also to Xscape for y'all upcoming biopic. Can you tell us anything about that?
Sure, the pandemic came and shut a lot of stuff down. So
No.
yes, everything shut down. Yeah, even the conversations about it got shut down. Everybody was in survival mode, like what is going on, what's happening, trying to stay safe and trying to stay alive. So, I mean, we're revisiting that now. Since the verses, we got a lot of offers for shows, all four of us. So you're going to see a lot of us, all four of us soon.
So are you going to be doing some acting yourself?
Yes, darling. Yes.
I want to see you. You're a character. I need to see you the head of somebody's company. You being mama, getting kids together. I can see you and your family being like the Upshaws on Netflix. I can definitely see that.
Oh, wow. I don't know what the upcharges are, but oh,
Check
wow.
it out. It got Mike Epps and it got Kim Fields on it. It is epic. It is really, really good. You would love it if you watch it. I assure you. But let me ask you a question. If you could pick any actress to play you in the biopic, who would it be and why?
It would be my daughter, Young Naya.
Okay.
Young Naya. Yes, my daughter. Follow her at official Young Naya. She's a lyrical beast, and she's an actress, and she can sing. So she's the age I was when Xscape got together. When we got together with Xscape, she's the actual age. She acts like me. She looks like me. She's just as talented, and she would definitely be playing me in the biopic.
She was she the baby that you were pregnant with when you
No, that was Ocean. That was my oldest.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Ocean.
Okay, I'm gonna say because wait a minute, she kind of part of the story, but you said your daughter. That's really good. Who better to tap in your daughter, and she can already sing. So there go your casting right there. Are you concerned with like your portrayal in it, like the stuff that you might have not been so proud of, but stuff you're very proud of?
Am I what? I'm sorry. Say it again.
I said, are you concerned about your portrayal, like in a biopic when they do it?
I was a mess back then. Okay, and my kids know I'm not that same person now. So you know what I mean. So whatever I went through and got through it, I'm not embarrassed of my past. It just helped me become the better person that I am today. So y'all gonna see some stuff. Y'all gonna be like, oh my gosh, she did what? She did that. But hey, that was my past. I was a booger bear.
But you know what? We have to also understand you were a teenager and you were a young woman on the cusp of adulthood. That's the age that we all make mistakes. We all think we know everything. We all think that we don't have to answer nobody at that age. The world is out there and we're gonna live forever. And there's no repercussions to the decisions that you make. But you realize, yeah, I was an asshole. I was definitely an asshole back then. But it's good that you can own that and you can live through that and say, hey, I did it and I'm better for it.
Boy, I'm telling you. If they had social media back then when we were out, we all would be in trouble.
Listen, when I was 18, boy, I'd probably locked up somewhere. I'd probably be in some straitjacket going like this, going back and forth on a drip. That was me. I was wild.
Oh, wow.
I was a wild boy. What do you do? Like, so my question is, how do you balance all of this? You got a spice line. You on a group. You're about to be doing some acting. You're a mom. You're a wife. You
a glamour.
And a glamour.
I have 2 grandbabies, yes.
How are you balancing all of this?
You know what? When you love what you do, you make time for everything. I make time for my husband. I make time for my kids. I make time for my glamour. Most importantly, I make time for God. That's first and foremost. I have my prayer time with my God, and then my husband, and then my kids, and then my grandbabies, and of course my season line, my cookbook, my group Xscape, and other things that I'm working on. So I have a great support system. That allows me to go out of town whenever I need to, that watch the kids for me if I need to. So God is good. I have a great support, and it's very important.
He is. God is amazing. You know, I really love your relationship with your sister, Latasha. Y'all are so close, and the way y'all have each other back is just. It's kind of like I look at y'all too, and I always.
Did you see that thing saying her face off on Versus? Did you hear her saying her face off?
Who can help us see her saying her face off, hit that ground and hit them notes, and have us being like, it was a spiritual experience. She tried to
Yeah.
calm down, to bring the rap to the streets, just all up out of here. That's what she tried to do. Because he was listening. Hey, you know, girl, go ahead. Hey. Hit that girl. I said, oh, Latasha is feeling this. I said, it's going in.
Yes, yes. You know, we come from a musical family. My father, he used to be in a singing group when he was younger, the Scott Three. He was like, they were real popular back then. So we got our singing from our parents. My mom, she be blowing it out in church. She be singing in the choir, shouting and stuff with her little church hat on. So, you know, we got it honestly. Everything we learned growing up, we learned through music. We learned through songs. So we come from a musical background. So it was destined. I was at my dad's house the other day, and I was looking at, he had an article of my sister and I. And she had to be, I think Tasha had to be about 9. So I was about 7.
Okay.
And on it said Scott's sisters, something like stardom, on their way to stardom. And we were lit on the ponytails with the thing. And it was like, it was just saying that we were going to be great. We were going to be singers and just giving us props as little kids. So my parents, they put that time into us. They put the training into us. We learned a lot of things in church. And look at us now. We never stopped. We kept going.
So that's amazing. So you are actively involved in your daughters' careers. What advice would you give to these momagers and dadagers out there when it comes to helping their kids in their career?
First of all, you have to be able to separate mommy from the artist. Because I don't never want young Naya. I want young Naya to be the artist young Naya and not my daughter. So when she's in that mode, I let her do what she want to do, not, you know, to a certain extent, not nothing bad or nothing. But as far as like being creative and certain things she say that may relate to somebody her age, I let her be her. Then I teach her the business. So I sit her down and I say, look, this is how much this costs. This is what you got to do this. This is the budget, you know, wardrobe, hair, makeup, flights, rehearsal. Like I teach her as we go, you know, put this up, put this away for your taxes. At the end of the year, you got to pay this back because you get a big check and the money is not taken out yet. You got to put this away. So it's about educate yourself, learn as much as you can about the industry, ask questions, you know, go to the studio, sit up under a producer and just watch how they work. You know, ask questions and just be around it. Be surrounded of whatever area of music or entertainment that you want to be in. But I let her be her.
And that's important. I love how you said that you talked to her about finances. One of the things that I always tell people that in our community we don't educate our children enough about is finances. Your taxes, economics, budgeting, credit cards, all of that. They need to know that. They probably need to know that more than they need to know this Spanish language that you try to teach them. You better know about running finances in your house, or you don't be able to pay for those Spanish courses.
That's right.
Say habla español don't mean nothing if you out in the street. If the IRS is knocking at your door saying, excuse me, you owe this much.
That's true.
Tamika, I just love talking with you. It's really like talking to like a friend that you know your entire life, and you just like you're very easy. You're fun. But I know that people want to hear you sing a little something. Can you drop a few notes for the people?
They want me to sing some. Oh my gosh! Hold on, let me just
give the kids a little something. I know they want to hear a little something.
I don't know. Well, I think the last time my song was at Versus, and that was a month ago. I have a song since. Let me see. What can I say? Which I want to hear?
Listen, any one of your hits. You're an angel. We'll take anything you give us.
Somebody put me on the spot like this. I am not my sister.
Mel out there says yes, please. He's like yes. They're like yes. Look.
Let me think. What song can I sing? You know what? I'm gonna sing something off of my EP, Family Affair.
Let's do it.
Available on all digital downloads right now. Family Affair, Tamika Scott, yours truly. Make sure you get it. Yeah, some real R&B. There's some real R&B right here. Let me see. How can I help me out here? How does it? Trying to see who here to help me with. Go outside in the rain, so no one will see me cry. Go outside in the rain. Did you just freeze?
No, I
Like
didn't
you
freeze.
just froze when I was singing. It just the thing started going around in a circle. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
No, I went freezing.
Okay. I'm like, I'm doing all this stuff, all this singing, and we don't froze up for the people.
Right,
Yeah,
the
so
people
Go
should
and
have heard
Find the
everything.
Rain,
Go
that's
ahead.
one of the songs off of my EP. Make sure y'all download that.
Yes, I go daughter right there, go official young Naya. She said, yes, go outside in the rain. Girl, you better scream for your mama. You better do that.
Yes, make sure y'all follow Young Naya. She is a beast. She's a lyrical beast. Man, she's the truth. I'm not just saying that because she's my daughter. Because one of my daughters was trying to sing. That wasn't her gift. So I put her in dance. Yeah. So I had to be real with her. So, but yeah,
You got any days?
she's a beautiful beast. Hey, Ocean!
So
My
my
daughter is on
last
here.
question for you is this. I want to know 5 songs that changed your life.
5 songs that changed my life. I would say
Number 1. We're going to count them down.
That's Why I'm Saved.
I love
The
that.
Lord, and that goes, because the Lord is my shepherd, I have everything I need. Just those lines right there. You're like, woo, because he's my shepherd, I have everything I need. So that song is one. I would say, who can I run to? Is one of my favorite songs. One of my favorite Xscape songs.
One of my favorite periods.
You're All I Need to Get By, Mary J. Blige and Method Man. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yes.
Michael Bolton, When a Man Loves a Woman. When a man loves a woman.
Yes.
Woo! That's one.
You're right. Though.
And let me see what my 5th one would be. I would say Reflection, which is a song on my EP, Family Affair with My Daughters, saying when I see them, I see me. And we're all singing. Ocean is singing on there. Our Money is on the song. Naya she's rapping on the song. That's like one of my favorite. And then of course, Almost Over, a song that my husband and I do. It's an inspirational song that's on my EP too. So those are my, I know you said 5, but that's 6. So.
No, girl, it's okay. It's okay. That is, look, I love that. I'm gonna go and put all of them on a little playlist like Tamika's playlist, Tamika's top 5. So everybody can download. Listen, y'all, Tamika's top 5 right here. Let's do that. So what does the rest of 2021 going to 2022 look like for Tamika?
Well, I am executive producer for a show that I'm getting ready to work on.
Hey.
So yes, but it won't come out until next year. So I'm a part of that production team. So you'll see that next year. Of course, my line, Tamika Scott Southern Fuse, my cookbook, Cooking with Tamika Scott. And you can go to southernfuse.com to order yours today. Of my group Xscape. You'll hear a lot. Naya, we get ready to have her listening party for her EP. Young Naya's listening party. She got the bomb music. So,
listen, you got to invite because I want to definitely be there to hear Young Naya.
Yes. So we have that. What else do we have going on? Oh my gosh, I can't even think. So yeah.
We might need to have a conversation with Young Naya over here on Kontrol Conversations. Let's talk after this. Let's
Okay.
We gotta talk after this so we can do a little business. Do a little talk.
She's me. Her energy is, she's just me. Talking to her is like talking to me. Well, actually, all my kids, they always on 10.
Young Naya said, "Pull up." Yes. She said, "Pull up." I love her already. She's like, "Look, what's up? What are we doing? What's going on?" That's what's up. Where can everybody follow you at on social media?
You can follow me on IG, The Real Tamika Scott. You can follow my season line, Tamika Scott Southern Fuse. Facebook, Tamika Scott. And Twitter, Official T Scott.
Listen, she said, I'm everywhere. You have no reason not to see anything that I'm doing or what's going on. Awesome. So before we close out, is anybody? I'm gonna take 3 questions from you guys. Who wants to ask Tamika a question real quick before we close out?
3 good questions.
3 good questions, guys. Come on. I see the comment from John West saying keep being great. Devin,
oh yeah, shout out to John West. I just shot one of his movies called Smoke. So I actually play a police officer in the movie.
Look at you.
Yes.
Got a glimpse
Yes.
of your life
But
already.
I will be putting the trailer up on my page after this so everybody can see my little acting skills. Yeah.
Swaggy said, "Is when the biopic coming?" We just answered that, Swaggy. Right now, it's on hold, but you know they're gonna be talking about it soon. The world is reopening, and the biopic will probably be talked about real soon, right, Tamika?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, I think we froze. Did we freeze?
I'm here.
Okay, yeah. Now he was asking about the biopic. I told him, I said it's on hold for right now, but it'll be coming up soon. Somebody asked if there's gonna be an Xscape tour anytime soon.
Yes, we're talking about it right now. We're in talks of new
Yes.
music. We're in talks of a tour, and well, something I can't talk about that, but it's some good things that's going on with it. I'm gonna have to come back on and let you know once I get the green light. But
Please,
for my girls,
please let us break it right on over here. We'll put it right on that there.
like I did see somebody say, "Where'd I get?" You can get my cookbook and the seasonings at southernfuse.com.
Right.
Southernfuse.com. And my cookbook will be out this fall, and you can get the seasonings now.
So, Latanya Kaysen asks, "You ever consider doing an album/EP with your sister?" Oh, that would be epic.
Oh wow! I know
That's really good.
That's something to think about.
That is really good. Classy 18 said, "Will you tour in Canada?"
I'm sure we will once everything opens back up.
Right. When the Xscape come to Cali, y'all, she'll know that soon enough. They come to Louisville, Kentucky. Please listen. All the cities want y'all. Shout out to you and Xscape for longevity and being relevant and remaining. That is an accomplishment. Y'all are timeless.
God is good. All praises to God.
Right now, it just changes the mood of the room, and everybody is bopping and vibing to it. That's power. That's legendary.
Thank you.
Everybody
Thank you.
But that's legendary with y'all. You should be very proud of yourself. You have done life's work, and you ain't even lived all your life.
That's true. God is good. God is good.
Awesome.
So that, with that being said, let me encourage somebody tonight. You know what he said about what you said. I know it's a lot of dreams that we hold inside of us, and sometimes you're scared. You're scared to go after your dream because you think you're going to fail. But failure is not final. Failure is a teacher. So you get back up, and you, whatever you did wrong that time, you try a different way. Do not die with the dream inside of you. God has given us all gifts. He has given us all of us gifts. So go after your gift. Just do it. You know, surround yourself. I laughed today because it said, I saw this quote that says, "Show me your friends and I'll show you your future." And I was like, wow. So make sure you surround yourself. Let your inner circle be with people that support you and people that you can support. People that's going to keep advancing you, keep pushing you. Not nobody who's going to pull you down, hold you down, or give you all this doubt in yourself. Be with somebody who can lift you up and say, you can do this. And if you don't have that in your corner, just know that you got God. And with God, all things are possible. So I say go for it, whatever it is. Whatever you want to open up a business. If you want to start a t-shirt line, a barbershop business, whatever that you want to start, do it. You have greatness inside of you. Nothing and no one can stop you but you. So I want to encourage you, as long as you got breath inside of you, go for it.
And that is a word. That's a sentence. That's a paragraph. That's, wow. Don't die with a dream inside of you. I needed that. That was for me. I needed that. Thank you for that. I needed that.
You're welcome.
Definitely needed that. Tamika, we love you over here at Kontrol. You know, you're welcome back here anytime. We can always talk, have a conversation, and just kick it. You know what I'm saying?
I love y'all too.
God bless. Have a wonderful night. We'll be back next week, y'all. New guests, new conversation, same time and place. Kontrol Conversations with your boy Michael Jonvier. Make sure you follow Tamika. You follow me at Michael Jonvier. Make sure you follow us at Kontrol Man. I love y'all for viewing and kicking with us tonight. Nothing but amazement. We actually got to escape. So here we go. Have a nice one. Love you, sweetie.
Good night. Love you guys. Thank you.
Peace.